What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to the Nana manga, this time with chapter 53 of volume 14. Just going to recap the last one real quick. We had some more flashbacks with Reira and Yasu's past, as well as a few others, of course, Naoki and... don't even want to remember his name. This horrible guy right here. Quite funny, I think I've like repressed his name. Takumi, that's the one. But yeah, some really interesting stuff here. We got to see the big fan early on having a relationship with Yasu, but by the end of these chapters we did see that Yasu and Reira did get together after a night at a party, I do believe. Reminiscing about that a little bit. And we had some very interesting Yuri and Nobu stuff as well, of course. I don't want to cover all of that because yeah. The more promising conversations with Miu as well on Yasu's side, which is interesting. And obviously this scene here with Osaki seeing the two have breakfast together. Nothing more than that, just having breakfast together. I can understand that she might have thought she like came over in the night and stayed over, though, to be fair. I think that's very plausible from the mind of Osaki. But yeah, we saw these scenes here at the end with Yasu and Reira. I'm glad, because I was mentioning that how Yasu has really had a lack of a love life in Nana, but now he's getting his time in the spotlight. We will actually switch over quickly to this version just so I can see the color images of like the cover artwork in color. I feel like I've seen this before. I think I might have actually seen this at the end of the last reaction. Cookie. And we'll cover what it says here in a little while, but we've got Omurice right here, I believe, and a really cute little text emoji, which they love using in this show. They love using little text emojis. And here is the cover in color. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at that. He looks a little less I don't know how to phrase this, but he looks a little less masculine, I guess, say here, for Ren. It looks a bit like one of those. It looks a bit like a figure, like a model figure that you'd buy. This shot here. Nice little image though. And yeah, I think that's all we got to cover here, so we'll get right into chapter 53. Sunday, November the 11th. Takumi and I, who wouldn't get married, ate breakfast facing each other, laughing that we were playing make-believe. Sorry, let go off that now. Laughing that we were playing make-believe newlyweds. I didn't think it was so bad. Now, what's the difference really? Pretend, real. What's the difference really? Oh no, not another hangover. Don't you think you're going a little crazy with the drinking? I guess I can't lecture you about yesterday because I was drinking with you. But I have to tell the groupies to stop boozing us up. Ginpei. I can give written permissions and send that to the agency. Have them look up my legal domicile and get a copy of my family register. What? So I'll have that by the time we get back to Tokyo. Then we can go register our marriage right away. Sure, but why all of a sudden? Did something happen with you and Ren? You can't even see each other. What could happen? Oh, I feel like it's very much to do with the whole Yasu incident last chapter. Well, yeah. But you were so reluctant before. What changed? I wasn't worried about getting married. I just didn't want people to see my official documents and stuff. Okay, sure, but I have to come clean and do things right. At least more so than before. Takumi always makes fun of the pictures I draw. Takumi always makes fun of the pictures I draw on the omelettes with the ketchup. But it makes cooking every morning more fun. Little things like that make me happy. I think that'd also make me happy. Just a little bit of Sprite in your morning. I don't like ketchup, so it wouldn't actually make me happy. Again, it's quite ironic. I don't like ketchup, but I really like tomatoes. I feel like tomatoes are actually like, I don't know. When I especially when I was a kid and such, when I had ketchup, it just overpowers everything. You have ketchup with chips, all you can taste is ketchup. You have ketchup with chicken or anything, all you can taste is ketchup. So it's like when you have like barbecue sauce and like spices and hot sauce with chicken and such, you can actually still taste the chicken and it actually amplifies it. But I just think, again, tomato sauce just overpowers everything. I think that's the main reason why people like it so much, just because they can have it with even a not so good of a meal and make it taste good to them. Baked beans are a big thing in the UK, and I really don't like baked beans either. For the same reason. Can't really taste the beans. I like beans. I had Mexican beans and such quite a lot. You're not coming, but I think if you came to the UK, you'd understand we don't do food too great, honestly. The best food we have is foreign takeaway restaurants and such, in my opinion. You're not coming back to Tokyo till the 18th. That's still a week away. How am I going to make it? I'll email you every day. Do you know what? There's been a lot of Asian. There already was like a lot of Asian foods, but a lot of like Japanese and different types of Asian takeaways and restaurants and such popping up more where I live, which is good. I'll email you every day, so you better write back. Thanks to you, my cell phone's working again. The power of love. It wasn't broken. You have to turn it on to make it work. I feel like all she did was take the battery out. Maybe I just couldn't get it to turn on. Stranger things have been known to happen. Like when you're on tour. Ding dong. Oh dear. Got a supernatural phone here. Akemi can never decide what tie to wear, so I always pick it out for him. It makes me feel like I'm part of his workday and a little less lonely. So here's Mew and Yasu. Look at these two lovebirds. Look at these two having a nice little time of it as well. This is quite a cutesy shot, this, isn't it? These two. I like seeing this. I love the way it's holding her like that as well. It's really cute. And I felt like it didn't matter whether we got officially married or not. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't really, feelings-wise and such, you shouldn't. But like financially and things like that, it is quite important. So, executive forefront. I wonder if, again, I really am looking forward to seeing some developments with Nana and her sister. So I wonder if this could maybe speed that up or something, perhaps. I'm not really sure. I'm getting her official documents. Good morning. Yes, I need to send this document to Tokyo as soon as possible. It'll arrive at 10 AM tomorrow morning. Is that alright? Good morning, Nana. Did you sleep alright? Good morning. No answer. Okay. Well, do you know, guys? I've never been in a fight, but do you know, guys, just see this stuff as like dangerous? Imagine you actually get in a fight and you're wearing a lip ring that's connected to your earring. Someone just rips that off. You just like, you got a chunk of your mouth missing, and you got your ear fucking ripped open. Ouch. Good morning. Wow, everyone's on time today. I'm impressed. Good morning. Hey, you're reading an English newspaper again. Cool, give me that. Because I have a hard time with the kanji and the Japanese papers. Who's saying that? Oh, really? Shinji. Shin, sorry. Is his name Shinji? I don't know. Shin. Um, Shin? Is he not fully Japanese? I mean, I imagine even some Japanese people have some issues with kanji because it is quite difficult, especially from a foreigner's perspective. It is very difficult. But it's interesting that it's easier for him to read English than it is to actually read the Japanese kanji. That's why you should read them and try to learn. Hey, I can't understand everything. Ugh. That boring pulp prawns enough learning for me. But I think the Married Woman Next Door series is great. It's hilarious. Don't you love Kotone? Kotone? Oh yeah, she acts like a lot like Yuri, and looks like her too. Do you really think so? Oh dear. Looking away from him. Yep. Sure. Yasu's really looks really dapper with that hat, doesn't he? It really suits him. But yeah, can't help but trying to avert her gaze, but can't help but have a look at Yasu. Can she? Nana, you all right? Why? I don't care who you hook up with. Well, is this not so telling right here that she's like just pissed at answering this question? She seems super moody. Actually, I was asking about your hangover. I'm totally fine. Also, again, as much as I mentioned that Yasu didn't really have too much of a love life, it also has seemed like this whole time Yasu's a very popular man with a woman, isn't he? He wins over plenty of beautiful women. Good thing we caught this flight. We're barely going to make it back in time for band biz. I'm sorry. I made you go out there and took the bed. No, I had a great time. How rude. That was from Ren. Apologies. Going to see the old juvie warehouse really brought back memories. Oh, it's so different now. Who are you calling a JD? A JD? That's some kind of like shortening of juvenile or something? You didn't go there enough to have memories. Once was enough. Something important happened there that night. Oh, is that when Baldy first kissed you? Yeah, indeed it was. How do you know? I'm surprised Yasu said anything. You're the one who blabbed about it. Next day you came to practice all excited. Hey, Yasu kissed me. What do I do? Well, goody for you. No way. I don't remember that at all. Ouch. I remember it all too well. It's the only time in my life I didn't get the girl. What? Wow, Yasu. Always stood back and let me have whatever I wanted, ever since we were kids. And even now. But he wouldn't let me have you. The only time that's happened. Obviously he was so in love with you, and now I understand, finally. Hey Ren, you and I are bandmates and friends, right? I gave up everything that was important to me, moved to Tokyo and bet my life on Trap Nest. This trip reminded me of that. We have to keep our eyes on the prize. That night Takumi didn't come home because of work, he said. He has no intention of giving up his Akasaka apartment, but then I can't let go of apartment 707 either. So I guess in that way we were on the same page. These shoes, bro. How do women walk around and stuff like this? Oh, it's that girl that we just hired, I think. Hello, Chikai Corporation. Yes, this is Suzuki. I've got Nana's certificate of residence at Town Hall. And I can email her legal domicile certificate. She's been brought up again after so long. And we're at Jack's Hole. Hey, do you remember Misato? Ah, the blonde girl with the ringlet curls. One of the cutest girls you've ever seen. But we're back here again. It's nice to see that we can come back here comfortably and such now, isn't it? It was so long since, like, we had a massive break from coming to this place, didn't we? After getting his name now, but is it Toji? I forget. First boyfriend. Well, I say the first boyfriend, but the one this we kind of started the series off with. I'm impressed, Koichi Sato. I only brought her here once or twice last summer. You're the ultimate role model bartender. Oh, she was here more than that. She came in alone sometimes. Really? Well, I was at work during the day, so she was alone a lot. So she came here. That's weird. So what's happened to Misato? No matter what, nothing surprises me anymore. That is interesting, that, isn't it? So when she was alone in the apartment, Misato ended up coming here. Interesting. I don't think you could forget Misato, to be honest. Again, she's so cute. I hadn't heard from her in a while, so I was wondering how she was doing. Then she called just this morning. She quit high school and got a job here. So I guess she ran away from home and came to Tokyo. What? Yeah, I was surprised too. She gets an hour lunch break, so she asked me to meet her here at the Jackson. So she works around here. I don't know. It's a mystery. She seems to keep busy. I'm really glad about this. You guys know I've been looking forward to having her back in the story and answering some questions to do with her identity. She seems to keep busy, and she said she'll give me the, like, what does she? I can't imagine she applies to jobs with the name Misato Osaka, whatever it wasn't Osaki, but whatever it is. And she said she'll give me the details when we meet. And here I am with nothing to do. Ding ding. Hi, welcome to the Jackson. Bit of a strange, like, pretty sure this is her, but you couldn't tell from this outline. To be honest with you. Oh, it's not. It's because it's not. It's because it's absolutely not. Unless. Excuse me? This is the girl that's been hired? I did find it strange that we just randomly like brought this girl. She hadn't had much of a focus whatsoever. She'd just been seen in scenes here and there after being hired. Where is she? There she is. Doesn't look nearly as cute, in my opinion. Maybe it's because I've got curly hair as well. I love that. I love good looking curly hair. My hair's bad looking curly hair. I feel like it suits girls a lot more. I really loved her curls. So this is her this whole fucking time, hey? Holy shit. So she's assuming yet another identity. What is with this girl and fraud? She is literally a fraud. Holy crap. Suzuki we're going by now, hey? Was it just a coincidence? Do you reckon Nana's mum's called Suzuki? I forget honestly what her mum's called. There's like another alias to do with someone related to Nana. Like, what the hell? Yeah, this is the reaction right here. This is her. Again, I don't think she looks nearly as cute, but still looks cute. Big old ribbon. I just love the curls there. Hachiko, Mr. Sato, long time no see. Misato? What happened to your hair? Oh, I changed it for my job interview. I guess that would make sense as well. I mean, again, Japan, like they're very normalized things. Dark hair, decent length, nothing wildly expressive or out there. Wow, you are serious. But then I found out the company isn't very strict about things like that, so I'm back to wearing my little get-ups. Oh, you look even more radical now. Kids these days. Oh. What? Shikai Corporation? What's that? Some big company? That's Blast's agency. I'll be the band's personal assistant, doing a little this and a little that. This is pretty awesome, though, isn't it? Being a big fan and then actually getting to like work with him in some respect. Although she does seem to be working with a few sleaze bags, so not all as cracked up to be, I don't think. Oh wow, good for you. Did Blast help you get the job? No way. I couldn't ask them to do something like that. They surely would, though, wouldn't they? Oh, so you just went there and applied on your own? Wow. Congratulations. Blast must be psyched to have you. Well, they're on tour right now, so I don't think they know yet. Oh, so it'll be a big surprise when they get back. Then I'll keep it under wraps. Hello, welcome. I don't know if they're going to like it. Why not? Of course they will. I'm worried that I'll be weird for them to have a friend to be their personal assistant. I'm sure it's fine. It's better to have someone they know to take care of them. That's an interesting point, that, isn't it? I think understandable why she's worried, but I don't think anyone's going to have a problem, are there? Again, if it was me, I'd be happy as hell to see her. I'm really impressed with your initiative, Misato. It's amazing. Her fraudery. Oh, it was just applying for a job. Actually, I was skipping school too much, so my parents told me to quit because they were embarrassed I'd have to repeat a year. I know you helped me with my homework. Sorry to let you down. You quit because they were embarrassed? That's horrible. Well, but it is my fault. So that made the home life even more uncomfortable, and I didn't know what I was going to do. Why don't you become our daughter? Why don't you live with us and become our daughter? This is what I'm hoping. I don't think Komatsu's going to say that, but she has got a motherly instinct. Oh, so it wasn't because she was mad at me that she didn't keep in touch. Why do I always make every situation about me? Again, you're seeing things from your point of view, so totally understandable. But the president of Shikai doesn't care about diplomas or resumes. He liked my energy and ambition. I didn't think I'd get the job, so I was happy. I was so happy I almost cried. It's because you're more mature than the average grown-up. You're always so polite. I'm not so sure about that. They have me doing various things right now, but a lot of it I don't understand, so I get in trouble every day. But I'm giving it my all. Blast always has supported me. So now it's my turn to support Blast. It's just bullshit though, right? I mean, Blast, they are what they are. How can you say it's your turn to support Blast? Been the biggest. She was buying ridiculously priced stuff early on in the series. If you remember back to like the opening episodes of the anime, for me anyway. For you guys, obviously, like the chapters. But if you go back to the early chapters, she was supporting them big time. And she always has been supporting them big time. How can she say it's her turn now to support Blast? She's been supporting them this whole time. She's been one of the biggest supporters. She's the reason. If she was one of my fans, she'd be the reason. One of the reasons that you do what you do, if you know what I'm saying. People like her is one of the reasons that keeps you going. Stuff like that. If I was a musician, anyway. Nice to see her as nice as ever, though. Thanks for coming all the way over here today. And thank you for my autographs for my daughter. She'll be very excited. Hiroshi Takada, branch manager of the Terminal Records Sapporo branch. No, thank you for meeting with us today. Oh, it is just the case that Nana is wearing the same outfit as Is that Nana? I think that is. Ah, so I love this, by the way. No, I think this is. I almost confuse her for Nana. I think we have seen Nana wear a similar jacket, but this is obviously exactly what Misato was wearing there. So minus the headpiece, I think. But I got a bit confused. She didn't have the giant bow on. Oh no, that is Osaki. Oh, okay. They're wearing the exact same outfit. The exact same outfit. Down to the shoes. Okay. No, thank you for meeting with us today. We're working really hard, and we thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. You can go out. You can go out this way. I'll take you. Nana, I got an email from the agency. What is it? What'd I do? Your legal domicile. I hope I'm saying that right. A copy of your family register will arrive this week. Alright, thanks. Didn't you write it down? Don't worry. I can remember my grandma's address. Okay, now we're going to split up. Scooby-Doo right here. Nana and Yasu, you're going to Morioka with me. Nobu and Shin, you're going to Niigata with Mr. Kawano. Alright? Okay. Yeah, I was going to say. Of course it's Nana and Yasu. No, why do I have to go with Baldy? We're not a comedy team. And I'm sick of seeing Nobu's face. Enough already. The evil fox met us in Hokkaido just for the crab, right? On Guy's dime even. Don't get Bray. We're short staffed, so he came to help out, even though he's really busy himself. But you might be right about the crab. Yeah, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't take some free crab? But now we've got new lady personal assistant, right? Mai Suzuki. I hear she's cute. Yeah, I heard it from all the dormed roomies. Let's have Mai come along too. If only you guys knew. You'd be wanting her there even more. Bringing a fresh hire on the road halfway through tour is a bad idea, and I have my doubts that young girl can really do work. We need a cute young boy. Okay, Ginpei. I think everyone's intentions here are very much played out on the table, aren't they? Especially Ginpei. A nice young boy, hey? No thanks. No thanks. How old is Ginpei? He looks like he'd be in his late 20s, I think. Early 30s, perhaps. I'm going to the train station. Where are you going, Hachiko? I'm going to do some cleanup at apartment 707, then go home. But I'll walk you to the station. Sorry for dragging you into this. I figured you broke up with Nobu by the way everyone was acting. Well, I had no idea about anything after that. Oh no. I'm sorry, I should have told you. But Shirogane is really nice. It'll be a good place to raise your kid. Yeah. That was our first priority when we looked for a place. I'm glad you look happy. Your fiancé must be a good man. Couldn't be any more wrong. Couldn't be any more fucking wrong, unfortunately. You'd expect it with someone as nice as Komatsu. You'd expect that she'd be with a nice man, but I think you'd also, that with how women are, women like naughty. Again, I was a bit of a delinquent, and funnily enough, when I was a delinquent and when I was acting naughty and wrong, that was my most popular time with women. Women love chaos. Women, everyone loves chaos, but women love things that like keep you guessing and stuff like that. They don't get me wrong. There's plenty of women that like people that know what they're in for, if you know what I'm saying. But again, especially during like those high school years and in the younger years, women love a bit of danger and a bit of unknown and such. So it kind of makes perfect sense that she's not with a good guy as well. He's high maintenance, which is exactly what people were saying about you early on, Komatsu. Oh, really? So I won't be able to have you over much. But let's go shopping and eat out together sometime. When I say that, no one asks any more questions. I was starting to learn how to deal with people. Asking about my boyfriend, soon to be husband, that I don't like speaking about. That says a lot in itself. Again, how do women walk around in this? Like, it hasn't got a heel. Like, I can kind of understand high heels and how they work, although it must be a hell of a strain on the front of a woman's foot. How does this work? Surely this is just a balancing act all day, especially with it like not even being flat. Things people do for style and fashion. It's quite crazy. Not that I don't trust Misato. Sorry. I like those shoes though, don't get me wrong. It's just like, how would you balance those? I'll call you when I get over, when I get some free time, sorry. Yeah, do. Good luck with your new job. Stomp. Do you know what, it's quite, this is going to sound really weird, but I feel like Stomp shouldn't be here. I feel like with Misato, her steps would be like little fairy angel steps, so I feel they should have like Twink and Twinkle rather than Stomp. I feel like that would be much more fitting for Misato. It's like a fairy just flying away. Sporting the same outfits as Nana. Even wearing the same clothes. Same shoes, sorry. Exactly what I said, by the way. Misato was making her dreams come true. Even if she regrets chopping off her blonde ringlets. Even if her new salary can't afford her the Vivian, she so craves. Vienna. I'm thinking of desserts right here. I was jealous. It is quite exciting, isn't it? Seeing Misato do this, like completely jump and go head first into what she exactly wants. I don't think it's exactly right what she wants. I don't think anyone should like devote their whole lives to a person like Misato does. It's funny I say that because you think people should with their like love life and their husband, and people should devote themselves fully to whoever, but I feel like there is something like fundamentally not right about this. Again, I love the support. I love how enthusiastic she is. I love that again she dives headfirst into things like this, but it also is a negative because it's almost like she's not fully thinking about herself. She's thinking about her enjoyment and what she wants, but not too much more than that, if that makes any sense. So I can't really put it into words, but yeah, I don't know, because I was left behind in the end. It was just me. Yeah. Just you. Was this always there? Also, I didn't actually notice this. I mean, it's not really, doesn't mean anything, but what is this point of this? I guess it makes it slightly more structurally integral, but I can't imagine by much. Even though I can't rock the heels I love, and Blast and I grow further apart, I have something of my own to cherish. I don't need to be jealous of others. Damn. That really does look like a full-grown woman right there, doesn't it, when we see Komatsu like this? Whereas, again, but not too long ago, she was visually and obviously mentally and such a young woman. I feel like she really has matured a lot, and this shot here actually like visually shows that quite a bit personally. Like what she's wearing, the content on her face right here makes her seem much more mature, doesn't it? She looks lovely. What people consider precious is different for everyone. Morioka. Oh, is this not what I was expecting. Cough. You alright, Kurata? Don't give me that cold. Who is this? Oh, is this Ren and his friend? No wonder you got sick. You're crazy enough to follow them all the way out there by yourself? I've changed my mind about you. I didn't think you took your work seriously. But no matter how hard I work, the pay's always the same. It's not fair. That's how it is. When I used to work in an office, I used to do everything to make sure I was always good. I always got perfect like grades on all my like monthly reviews and such. So I think they let me off with a few things. One of those would be people would usually have 2 breaks and a lunch. I had 4 breaks and a lunch. I took that as like personal time. That's when I smoked, so those breaks were only like 5-10 minute fag breaks. But I did have twice as many breaks as the usual person there. And again, I think they let me get away with a lot. To be fair, I couldn't ever go back to work in an office like that, just in general, but even more so because I've quit smoking. I feel like if to work in an office or something like that, I'd need to smoke. But like I have a really not a fond memory at all, but a really vivid memory of I remember, I think I was like 14 or 15. I was smoking at this time, and just asked this girl for a cigarette. She was sitting down outside a library, and I think she only just started working at a doctor's as a nurse, and she looked absolutely terrible. She looked like she didn't sleep for a week, and she was like chain smoking cigarettes. And she gave me one, and we just talked for a couple minutes, and yeah, she was just having a super hard time. And obviously she was just chain smoking like crazy. Which, if you don't know what that means, just like smoking cigarette after cigarette after cigarette. And yeah, I'm not sure why that memory stands out to me, but the look at her face just always kind of stuck out to me. And yeah, people deal with stress in different ways. Again, mine working in that environment was also smoking. Obviously, I don't think it was nearly as hectic as working as a nurse. It was like totally understandable, and she was a really nice girl actually. She was obviously in a state where she gave a 14-year-old a cigarette as well. So yeah, I didn't think you took your work seriously. But no matter how hard the work pays, it's always no matter how hard I work, the pay's always the same. I shouldn't be a contractor. True that. But yeah, that's the thing. That's why I took breaks. It's like it doesn't actually affect anything. Like I could be doing fuck all at that job. I'd do anything like to just like not be working. Not to that extent where I'd do anything, but like you go to the toilet, poo for ages, whereas it was most of the time just I don't think I ever had a poo at work. I just sat on the toilet on my phone like 10 minutes, and yeah, because at the end of the day it doesn't really matter. These big corporations and such, it's just like you're just a speck of dust. So but when I got that exclusive Nana and Ren shot, I really felt like I'd achieved something. So these are the paparazzi. I thought they were. But you didn't achieve anything, really. People made such a big deal over that one photo I'd taken, and suddenly everything got more fun. Like, it wasn't down to the photo, it was what's, like, going on. Not the actual, like, it wasn't an incredible photograph or anything. It's a sleazy line of business. It's a tough one, though, because people like photographers and such, a lot of the time they have to go into, like, things like this and be, like, paparazzi, and you kind of feel for them in a way because they work so hard so they can get to their kind of goal, but they have to kind of deal with stuff like this and being part of something a little bit dirty in some cases. I was a little confused because this guy does look a little bit like Ren, but quite a bit less mature. They're here. Anna? Way to go. Can we talk to you for a second? Oh shit. Not a good idea. And it's also like you kind of just want to be treated as a human, but I think you very much do get treated like a mosquito. As this show says, you get treated like a mosquito as a paparazzi. Well, these are actually human beings as well, by the way. Kind of like with scammers. Don't get me wrong, I don't think these paparazzi are as bad as scammers, but scammers are actually human people as well. Although what they do, I feel like they deserve what they get, honestly. They very much deserve what they get, but again, even with that, they are still human beings. It's some people will do anything to kind of make a living and survive and such. So yeah, but you kind of feel bad, but you also don't in a way for these people. What do you want? Like being a paparazzi following Kanye West, it's a scary thing, I imagine. No photos without permission. If you want an interview, you have to go through our agency. Oh, excuse me. I'm Miyake from Search. Huh? Oh, you're that guy. Thanks for the in. How can you even show your face around here? Nana, I feel like this is like some big shot. The fact that Ginpei's reacted like that. You wrote, what you wrote about Yasu was all lies, and you know it. You just because Yasu punched you. Ah, is this the dude that Yasu punched? Okay. What? Did I get something wrong in there? I'm sorry. Just tell me what, and we'll print a correction. Oh no, you worked too hard to dig all that dirt. Impressive. Ain't it? And it wasn't easy. This guy's got like no fucking understanding of this social situation right now, has he? Honestly, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm very good at that. I'm very good at judging a situation, judging people's feelings and thoughts. At least I'm pretty sure I am. Don't get me wrong, I'm wrong sometimes. I'm wrong about people sometimes in the vibe, but I'm really good at reading the room a lot of the time. Ain't it? And it wasn't easy. I did it for the band, and as a congrats for Nana's engagement. Well then, thanks a lot. Just look at Nana here. It's like this building. Will there be an outburst? Oh, please wait. Can we talk to Nana just for a few minutes? That's why we're here. Get an appointment, and then we'll talk. Then just one thing. What's taking you and Ren so long to get married? And you don't even have a place together. Isn't that kind of weird? What a jackass. I appreciate his demeanour in this though. He could just be that boring, just the usual guy, but he seems quite committed to this, doesn't he? It's because we're too busy avoiding creeps like you. You should know from stalking us non-stop. He does look a little creepy in this shot here, doesn't he? Alright, thank you very much. He does look a bit creepy in this shot right here. Weekly Search, editorial department. Hey, it's Miyake. We've confirmed that Nana and Ren are not officially married yet. Good, thank you. That's all they were there for. Kudo. Mr. Yokohama said you have to call trap nests. I read that like a 5-year-old. I read that like I used to read an English class. Mr. Yokohama said you have to call trap nests. Mr. Yokohama said that you have to call Trap Nest Agency to confirm the facts. We don't want Narita busting in to complain again. Yoshiyuki Arai. Divorced twice. Why'd they have to put that in there? Divorced twice. Assistant editor. Weekly Search. Maybe just to say what type of guy he is. He's been divorced by his wife twice and he still works in this business. Probably a bit of a scumbag. I don't know. What the? Why should we care about their idiot agency president? Don't worry about it. Well, Narita's tight with a lot of people in high places, so Mr. Yokohama said to tread lightly. Why should I listen to an editor who's on vacation at a time like this? Like he needs another vacation. He should just move to the Southern Islands permanently. Look, if you keep fighting with management here, they're going to transfer you to get you out of the way. And I'm your boss too, you know. You might be older than me, but... Stomp, stomp, stomp. This is how everybody looks at their boss when they turn away as a fucking bastard. You can't tell me what to do. God, it sucks working under people. Hello, Cookie Music? Well, hello there. This is Kudo, entertainment editor of Weekly Search. I'd like to talk to the president narrator. Welcome home, honey. I'm home. I feel like this just doesn't work in English, does it? I'm home. Well, I mean, it kind of does, but it's just like, it just makes much more sense with Japanese, doesn't it? Like, Tadaima and Okairi and stuff like that. That's always in my memory from Monster, honestly. But, what was he looking at here? What was wrong with him? After looking like a fucking pufferfish. Horrible. What kind of greeting is that? It's just everything this guy does I don't like. Everything. What comes first? Your business phone call? No, you can't wait a second. You can't kiss your to-be wife for a second before picking that up, hey? Takumi, you have to get out here right now. Sorry, gotta go. No. Hey, Junmaishu. Is that someone's name? Junmaishu. Well, they sure know what I like. Oh, it's a joke. I thought. Oh dear. I'm cracking up here, aren't I? I thought he was holding a phone, not a bottle. It's a bottle of alcohol. Okay. Not sure why. I think it's the time period. Some phones genuinely were almost that big. I refuse to drink anything. So if you before phones, before the flip phones and such, I think we did have giant fuck off phones like that big, like that wide. Apologies. I refuse to drink anything Cert give us. Come on, man. Don't blame the sake. It's part of their job anyway. And I'm loving this Japanese themed room. Yeah, some pretty cool styles in here, isn't there? But yeah, alcohol is alcohol. Drink up. Well, they'll never break me. I'll never forgive them. What is this anyway? A bomb or something? They said it's an engagement gift for you. Sounds scary. So scary. I want to know what's in there. Then I'll open it for you. Watch out. What if it explodes when you open it? Get out of the way. Oh, so you are saying you'd die for me? What would little Mew think about that? Fuck off. Fuck off, Osaki. Little Mew, huh? And then depression. What does that say? Congratulations, Miss Nana Osaki. Oh, that's really cute, actually. But yeah, so that face speaks a lot of words, doesn't it? Ow! God damn it! You're what's scary around here. She made an explosion herself, did she? Damn, she looks like a little high school little rat right here, doesn't she? And yeah, as we just saw. Oh shit! Oh, for some, well, I said cute a second ago because I assumed that was her and Ren. Wow, these fuckers! The balls on these fuckers! Holy shit! I mean, either way, I think it's actually worse than sending it to her before they print it. I'm not sure about that, but look at this as well. Hiding in the bushes, the fucking leaves all around. I'm not sure if this is worse. This almost feels like a personal attack. The fact that they've sent us to it like this. I actually think it is worse. Don't get me wrong, it would be terrible if they just went out there and printed it as well. Gave it to everyone and made it everyone's business. But you'd almost think it's better them sending it to you first. But It's again, it's almost like I see it as like a personal attack. Holy crap! Holy shit! I mean, this is nothing, is it? It's just a hug. But this at his hometown, snow and that, and yeah, this is not good. We know it's like nothing though. Damn, look at that. Yasu shielding her again. Yet again. I mean, she's already seen it, bro. That is horrible. What a horrible thing to do. Like, who has that idea? Like, what a horrible cunt has that idea? Scratch what I said about these paparazzi not being as bad as scammers. These guys certainly are just filthy animals. What scumbags. I'll never forgive them for this. Good. This is awful. Imagine how much like happens in real life, stuff like this as well. Like, you'll never hear about people getting like blackmailed about information from paparazzi that they have, and you'll never hear about it. They just comply with all their demands and stuff. Ah, and look at those tears. Again, it's nothing though. It's literally they just hugged. I'm pretty sure there's nothing there, is there? But the way it's framed, like that's something by itself. But because the fact that the paparazzi sent it implies that there's more. Is the thing as well. This is horrible. Hey Nana. Is there anything that remains precious in your heart? Oh, so it has gone out wide? And Takemi's now finding out about it as well? Well, again, there's nothing happened. I don't get it. Like, they look very close and they look like they could be like dating and something, but nothing's happened, really. Is there anything that remains precious in your heart? You left your red love jacket behind. Your your Sex Pistol records. Your vintage guitar. Everything. And where are you now? Now. Bonus page, okay. Well, that was a lot to end off on. As usual, this series really does love ending off on a kind of sadder note. It never ends happily, does it? And that's the case with many things in real life. Interesting. So it's very, as I always say, it's very real in that way, isn't it? It's very realistic, this show, in terms of its characters, the story, the plot, and the developments and drama. It's all very real. A lot of time there isn't that happy ending. Just you have to move on. You have to mature. You have to get over things. You have to deal with things. Junko's place. Almost forgot about her. Closed because I'm too busy being in the main story. Junko Mama. But yeah, she wasn't in this volume at all. Well, you weren't even in this volume. Naoki, you've hardly been in this volume either. You're such a liar. At the Jackson. There's Sachiko. I wasn't. Whoops. Okay, nice little page there. And yeah, that is it. Oh yeah, I just loved her hair like this. Alias. They did kind of spoil that, didn't they? Not the biggest spoiler ever. I'm not actually reading all this stuff, I'm just looking at the cute little artwork and some of these shots here. They got loads of advertisements, don't they? You can tell this was a massive thing at the time because they got announcements for movies, TV, anime, journals, merchandise, websites, features and team ups with other series, promoting Paradise Kiss, a mobile website, not just a normal website. We've got a mobile website as well, Mobile Nana. Like, this was a massive thing back in this time, wasn't it? Holy crap. Oh, look at these. These are cute. Oh. Who is that? Who the fuck is that? Okay, I'm going to read this because this actually seems quite interesting here. I confess the 7 chapters I find easiest to draw, as pictures and its characters, are Kudo from Search Weekly, Hachi's father, Kawano from Gaia, so none of the main characters, understandably because there's a lot of detail in them. Kawano from Gaia, Matsuo from Gaia, the guard Yamagishi, Ginpei, who does seem quite easy to draw to be fair, Moroboshi, and Mitsuri Narita. I've been a mangaka for 20 years, and lately I've been wondering about myself as a shoujo mangaka. Ai Yazawa is the creator of many popular titles. I'm No Angel, Neighborhood Story, Last Quarter. Nana has become the all-time best-selling shoujo title from Japanese publishing giant Shueisha. Again, like I said, you can tell this was absolutely massive. Just look at all this here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, a lot to take in. This ending here absolutely sucks because it's not what it seems either. Kind of is what it seems as well. We can definitely tell as an audience they are just kind of, unfortunately, it's just how the world goes. They are just like that perfect kind of romance that brought these guys back together. It wasn't ever going to be like, it wasn't the glue wasn't super enough. They are just kind of coming apart, I think, aren't they, Nana and Ren? But it sucks because with what we see with Ren, the more he's away from Nana, the kind of worse things get. And yeah, it's just all kinds of fucked. Yasu's had to not compete over Nana because of his relationship with Ren, and now all that's just kind of like, oh, well, was that even for anything? Is what you'd be thinking. But you still got to appreciate what Yasu done there. But yeah, things are kind of coming apart at the seams a little bit in that relationship, aren't they? And these little rats just making it worse. They're just cutting the strings. Horrible fuckers, aren't they? That really is disgusting what they've done right here, isn't it? But yeah, nice seeing Misa again. That was lovely. That was lovely seeing her again. Love seeing how she's working hard. Again, I still don't fully agree with whatever she's doing here, but you got to appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Looks like we're starting out a new volume next time as well, so I won't spoil myself on the cover or anything. Do let me know what you guys thought about this chapter down in the comment section though. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I'll be back next week the same time with chapter 54, so I'll see you guys then, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.